Ever wondered who would actually win in a showdown between Thor, the Asgardian god of thunder, and Hercules, the demigod of raw, unyielding strength? This isn't just a fantasy battle, it's a clash of mythic power, strategy, and legendary weapons. What if strength alone isn't enough to decide the victor? Thor isn't just muscles, his power is amplified by his mythical arsenal. First and foremost, Mjolnir. Forged from the mysterious metal Uru, this hammer isn't just strong, it channels lightning, controls storms, grants flight, summons energy blasts, and always returns to Thor's hand. But that's not all. He also has his iron gloves, unbreakable, which help him wield Mjolnir expertly, and Mjolnir, his power belt, which doubles his strength when worn. With these tools, Thor's more than a brute. He's a strategic powerhouse, able to engage foes at range, manipulate the weather, and strike with devastating force. Meanwhile, Hercules' weapon is his own body, unbreakable, relentless, and divine. His strength has no upper limit. In myths and comics, he's performed feats like slaying the Hydra, holding up the sky in place of Atlas, and battling monsters that would terrify any mortal. He's nearly invulnerable, with superhuman durability, endless stamina, and the kind of resilience that lets him keep fighting long after others would collapse. So what happens when Thor's strategic weapon mastery meets Hercules' raw physicality? In a battle, Thor gains a major advantage from distance and elemental control. He can strike from the skies with lightning or hurl Mjolnir to create powerful energy blasts. Hercules, on the other hand, thrives in close quarters. Once he closes the gap, his strength becomes nearly unstoppable. His body is a weapon. He doesn't need a hammer, he just needs to land a punch. But both have weaknesses. Thor's power is heavily tied to his gear. Remove Mjolnir, and he's still powerful, but he loses much of his versatility. And even though he's incredibly durable, his over-reliance on enchanted weapons could be exploited. Hercules doesn't have that problem. His strength is inherent, but he's more vulnerable to magical or energy-based attacks, because his power is rooted in physical might, not mystical intervention. Interpreting the fight also depends on the scenario. On a storm-ravaged battlefield where Thor can summon lightning, he might dominate. But in a raw, bare-hands grappling match, Hercules stands a very good chance. It becomes a question of strategy versus brute force, enchanted weapons versus elemental raw strength. Ultimately, Thor's versatility and mystical weapons give him the tactical edge. He's not just delivering powerful blows, he's controlling the environment. But Hercules' limitless strength and endurance make him an absolute juggernaut in close combat. So who wins? That depends on whose vision of power you value more, the god with enchanted weapons and tactical genius, or the demigod who embodies untamed, raw strength. Which side are you on? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more mythological matchups, tell me who to pit next.